Hello. Initially, I was gonna set up like a whole camera and write a full script for what I was gonna be doing, but uh, I'm not doing that. I'm just not doing that. There's just a lot going on right now. So I'm just gonna be narrating over a time lapse of the video that I did. So mostly what I recorded. Occasionally, I might stop to like talk about some stuff, but yeah, I'm just gonna wing it, like I do with most things. Day one is me not yet realizing what I had gotten myself into. Side note, so if you see here, you can see an alarm for sleep. Now that is how you get rid of sleep. You see, the sleep can't get you if you see it coming. So watch it and just get rid of it, and it's gone. Then I just continue doing and pretending like I know what I'm doing. Just looking at some diagrams I had sketched up the like on day -1. Um, I just call it day -1 because I don't know what to call it. But day two. Also, so you know, the hat I'm wearing is just a gag that I thought would be cool. Um, I don't know why. It just says like front end mode and back end mode depending on the time the depending on what part of the application I'm working on. It's a dumb gag. So on day two I just like started. I jumped straight into the back end. Actually it's not day two. Um, Pause for a second. Actually it's not day two, it's day five. It's day two of me coding because our internet went out and I was like, yeah, I'm not doing anything because the internet is out, even though I could do it, but I wasn't gonna. Because why would I? You gotta procrastinate sometimes. And essentially, this whole project is me doing a homework that was due for the semester. So I started my school final project in 1 week, which is not a good idea. Would I recommend it? For day three, I kind of got off to a very bad start. As you can see in the time, I started at around 1 a.m. or something. So yeah, it was just me getting, as you can see on my Google screen, I was just Googling stuff since I've never used the framework before, so I was just learning how to use all this stuff. And basically, throughout the process, it was hell because uh, learning something that you've never used before in 1 week is not fun. I don't know what evil possessed me that I decided to do it. But you know, sometimes the procrastination is just too strong.
Okay, I filmed this without the camera on before, but now I'm filming it with the camera on because there's no way I'm not letting people know about this. So I've been here. The time is 6. No, not 6. My brain's still off. The time is 3:29. Um, I've been here trying to figure out what was wrong, like with the stuff I was doing. I kept doing it and it kept giving me errors. And well, um, I just kept trying and trying and trying. And you see, I don't know why I decided to go into this like field and like inflict this torture on myself. But this is what was wrong. So I spelled default wrong with the A before the F, but it's looking for the F before the A, which is like no words. I had words before, but I said them already. Once I'm done with this, I'm going to bed because I have a meeting tomorrow morning. Um, I'm just tired.
Day four, I think it's day four. I worked all day, and like the time from I think like 10 a.m. and this is when I was really getting into it. Like I was hitting like everything, and I was trying to focus and just pay attention to what I was doing. So I just kept working. Like I think this is day six, and I woke up and I didn't know. I don't think I showered until like afternoon, because I just woke up and jumped straight into it. And the next day I just started on the front end. Like the front end was a pain from right from the beginning. I had trouble installing it. I tried several times and it just kept failing on me. And at some point, I just started working on the back end while waiting for it to install. But eventually, I got it installed. And as you can see on my screen, I've started working on the front end. Um, Most of the stuff was making sense because I'd kind of played around with front end before in my job. So the front end, I was using React for the front end framework, and it's just basically, in a lot of words, it's HTML, but I had to build my components from scratch just to show I wasn't just using a framework to cheat. So for the class, I built every component that you see on my screen from scratch, which was it was kind of fun. It looked like crap, but it was fun to work with. By I think day 6, I've lost track of the days now. I'm just watching the video and talking over it. By like day 6, I was beginning to get an idea of what I was doing. I wasn't looking at the tutorial as much. I was just working and getting in the flow of things. I was still taking a peek at the documentation on React's websites, but like most of it, I was starting to get used to. Um, and the same with the back end. I was starting to get used to the back end, and I guess that's how programming is. You just at some point, you at the beginning you were looking at through the tutorials, you're just glazing back and forth. But at some point, you just get in the flow of it, and you kind of understand what you're doing, which is the fun part. I started having fun with it. I started like connecting the back end to the front end and actually getting data. And it was like when I got the data, I think in one of the parts, when I first got the API to work, I was rolling on the ground because it was like all this work was was not for nothing. Um, on several occasions, my computer actually crashed on me, but I was able to get through it. As you can see in this part of the video, I'm just sitting down because I'm just tired. And I think on this day I didn't shower at all. I didn't shower at all. I just woke up, jumped straight into the chair, and just kept working. I think it was the last day too, before it was due. So I just jumped into it and started working all night. Um, it was kind of all day, not all night. And if you look on the ground, you can kind of see the shadow, everything turning dark. Like I was in that chair for a long time. Um, but yeah, then I think Saturday, yeah, I just jumped in to do like he gave us some homework on one of the days, and I was like, oh no. So on this day, this is the day I actually did the demo. So at 11 o'clock, we talked for like 2 hours, and I showed him how everything worked. And once we were done talking, I just played around with like cleaning things up and submitted the new assignment to him. But yeah, it was a fun project to work on.
And yeah, so after I got off the call with my professor, I kept tweaking it a bit, and this is essentially what I ended up with. It's not something to write home about, but I'm proud of it. And also it's monochrome because I'm bad at color, and yeah, I just didn't bother myself, so I just like made it monochrome, and it's quite interesting. Like I just made it where you have the price and it calculates the width of this bar, which is the rating. This image was just one I had when I did the initial SketchUp. I just copied and pasted the SVG, and you can like register. You can actually sign up and stuff, and you can register to be a buyer or seller. You can log in. It's logged in. It has the history, and you can even add stuff to your cart, and it increments up here. I'm proud of it. Like if you add stuff to your cart, then you go to your account and it goes to your cart, and you can remove stuff from your cart. You can go to your orders page. If you ordered some, although you can't check out, which is stupid. I mean, you have an e-commerce site where you can't check out. That's just dumb. But you can place orders. You can't place orders. Pardon me. You can go to your account. You can actually edit it and saves that to the database.
and like once it's done, you can go to your account. It changes your name. You go to cart. You have to refresh the page. I didn't finish setting this up. You can go to the home page and you can see this. You can search by name. So if you search a list and enter, it gives you all the items that have list in the name. You can search for like S. It gives you everything that has S in the name. E, it gives you everything that has E in the name. And it was a fun project. I didn't finish it, which is kind of sad, but I enjoyed it, and my professor liked it too. So, oh well. Yeah. Cart. That was weird. But yeah, do I recommend doing your whole final project in 1 week? No. Except if you can. If you can, then do it. It's so much fun. It's exhilarating. Is that the word? Exhilarating. But yeah, you can log in. Like if your account doesn't exist, it doesn't do anything. It just like stays there. I think I have password as password or 0. Oh, I've forgotten the password. Well, LastPass is gonna save me. And wait, what is that password? PASSWORD. Why didn't it work before? Password. Huh. Except if I had it on caps lock or something. Oh well. But you can log in to your account. You can create an account. It's kind of fun. It was fun to work with. Yeah. I'm gonna go to bed now. Well, that's it. That's literally it. I just wanted to talk about like my final project and trying to get it done in a week. So, well, sayonara. Wait, no, that makes no sense. Au revoir. Adios. Bye bye.